Welcome, finally, to Mostly Laughter, Some Slaughter, Spirit of 77.
Oh yeah.
Can you dig it?
Yeah.
Can you dig it? Sorry.
Yes.
So, I do apologize for the delays. It's been quite a fight with OBS and/or other
Welcome,
ailing systems.
finally,
And
to
I'm feeding back at myself.
Some Slaughter.
Okay, that's dealt with. Uh, so, um, while I was fighting with that, uh, you guys were like helping to define. We're like defining out what we're going to do with the system today.
Yes.
And I caught most of it, but since we're just since anybody watching this is just tuning in, why don't you fill us both in?
Well, we were defining some of our characters here. We're trying to build the backdrop of the game. I've decided my character, his name is Justin M. Martin, who speaks very eloquently when on camera, but when he's actually a hick, he is the Kung Fu Cowboy of Calgary.
Nice.
And he actually decided that she is the most successful of all of us put together, and that's why he's not appearing here at this con, because he doesn't have to anymore.
Yes. But we'll get to that. So should we start at the beginning, or should we?
Yeah. Let's start at the beginning.
Start at the beginning. Okay. So, originally this was going to be a game of Nissan Chi Go. Unfortunately, one of our players couldn't make it. It's not the kind of game that you can run without one of the players, so I wanted to save that. I have to do that. That'll be awesome. But what we're going to do instead, I've been wanting for a while to bring back Funkadelic Frankenstein because it's a world I love, but we kind of haven't had any love for the systems that we've run it in yet. So there's a system called Spirit of 77, and we're going to try and give that a one-shot. This is kind of just to see how well the system works. Can we work within the system? Can we do fun stuff with it? Will it work for Funkadelic Frankenstein world? And what we have decided to do, because we are all insane, is even though it is Spirit of 77, it's a game engine built on 70s movies. It is taking place in the year 1990X, and it is taking place in Vancouver, and it is taking place at the Vancouver Comic Con, where the voice actors of a very popular 70s and 80s cartoon show called Nissan Chi Go are all getting together at the con for the first time in at least a decade. They're getting together with their producer, Pam Thiet, who is the genius who brought the show over from Japan into North America where it had the big release. And there are rumors that there's a big announcement coming up sometime at this con. Ooh. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. But first, we're going to make characters and try and understand what the hell this system is all about, because I have read it but have not played it. It is a Powered by the Apocalypse, though, so we understand that it is all about screwing over the other players and losing humanity and eventually succumbing to the darkness, because that's what Powered by Apocalypse is always about.
Mm-hmm. Before we continue, I just want to let Brad know his stream isn't on.
Yeah, crapped out again.
Jake. Sorry, I got nothing bad.
Okay, well, tell you what, guys, I'm recording this, so I will, so we can put, I will put it up on YouTube, even though Twitch is just not happening today.
That sounds perfect.
Sorry, Brad.
Okay. All right. So, Spirit of 77 is a movie, is a game about hard-talking, two-fisted badasses. So, the way that it works is the way character creation works generally is you've got your roles and you've got stories. So your role is generally what you're going to do in the game. Your story is a reflection of your past and your character and what it is you're looking to do. And then you also have something called buzz, which is your sort of specific motivations. So, Leo and Chris have had an opportunity to create a character. Brad has not yet. Brad, what are you thinking about for a character? Now, these are the people who voice acted for Nissan Shigo.
Mm-hmm.
What happened before they had that gig? What happened after they had that gig? Feel free to go crazy.
Okay, cool. And hold on, let me find the PDF.
Yes. And page 17 is the role. Page 18 is the story. That's a good place to start.
Okay.
But up to you.
There it is. 17, you said is the role?
Yes. That's where they're introduced. It doesn't give much of a description. It gives like a very basic description.
Come on, thing. Okay. Okay, and so far we have the Bopper, played by Leo, and what were you playing again, Chris?
I'm playing a good old boy.
The good old boy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Actually, I probably should play him. Okay, I'll try to keep the accents to a minimum. I'm going to try to play with an Alberta accent, which is my own. Ha ha! Take that.
Nice.
Okay.
I think what I want to do is Melvin after Nissan Shigo was still really into it and is a little bit cracked, and he is a vigilante trying to carry out the justice that the justice he's yes.
Okay.
Oh, this is going to be awesome.
Yeah, your character is screaming Vincent to me for some reason.
Oh, it's Melvin.
Melvin. Yes, Melvin!
And do you want to choose a story?
Melvin.
Do you want to choose a story, Melvin?
Let me see.
So many options. So many insanity.
Yeah, none of them are like exactly clicking for like the basic idea I had in mind. Like there isn't like, but I'm just gonna grab one of these to better mold it to the genre, I think.
Okay, that's fair.
I was thinking All-Star. You could certainly mold that to be like former star or former, like, doesn't have to be a sports star, it can be an acting star as well.
Okay.
Yeah, remember, it is like just after the 80s, which means you probably ended up roiding up after the series ended to basically build yourself up to a big piece of meat.
Oh, God. Melvin comes out.
No. I think it's got to be former badge. Like after the show, he went into this whole vigilante thing, and for part of that, he became a cop, but he was he wouldn't go along with the corruption in the force, so he got partially forced out for that, partially because he's a little bit off.
Okay, roll 1d6. That's how many days you worked for retirement before you got discharged. I'm kidding. It's up to you.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I think that the gig didn't last all that long, but he got through the training, and he was pretty good at that.
Yep, I can believe it.
Oh, that's awesome. I like that.
And also probably in his head at some point, like, voicing Go was part of his being a cop.
Oh yeah.
I also want to say, this is up to you, but I also want to say, since we've kind of already said that your character is the Frank Welker, Melvin Blanc of the group.
Yes.
You like part of your super vigilanteism could be impersonating different voices, a la the Shadow.
Yep. And you also have this uncanny ability of using a spotlight in your hands to make shadow puppets before you strike.
Very convincing shadow puppets.
Bunny Shadow Strike.
Oh boy.
Nice. Okay. Choose your buzz. I think we should do this just for funsies.
Okay.
Basically, in a world gone mad, blank is looking for blank. So in a world gone mad, your character is looking for blank. And should be just a couple of words.
Justice.
Makes sense.
It's straightforward, yeah.
And you definitely need a vigilante name.
Okay. Yeah, I should actually write this stuff down, huh?
Yeah, eventually.
Okay, so yeah, let me go back and do that real quick. So vigilante. Cop. Looking for justice. Okay. And what was the next question?
That's the first question.
Okay.
Chris and Leo, you can think about that as well.
Sorry, what was the question again?
In a world gone mad, blank, your character, is looking for blank. How does this work? I probably should have got some quick start rules.
And Leo, what is your character's name?
Virginia Green.
Virginia. Okay.
Okay, I got something. You have been warned.
Lay it on me, brother.
Is it communicable?
I'm sure it is. In a world gone mad, Justin is looking for the mysterious black hat whom stole the deed to his daddy's ranch.
Okay. Yep, that works. Let's do it.
Okay. I never said what ethnicity, type, or culture it is. Always remember is the black hat.
Yep. All I know is that he had a black hat.
And I had to go to the mean streets of Calgary to learn how to become a martial artist.
To try and
one shot is picked up and somehow ended up on Nissan Shigo. But when the series ended, my quest continued. Kung Fu Cowboy.
Bill J has a song called Kung Fu Cowboy.
Yeah.
You're 100% convinced it's about you, and I imagine you don't have to be, but I actually,
yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Well, I wouldn't mind getting a bit of money from it, but for some reason he keeps saying it's not copyright infringible. He changed it just enough But anybody who's in the know knows. Oh yeah, it's about him. You know.
All right.
Mind.
Sorry, Chris. Do you have the PDF in front of you?
I do. What's up?
Okay, awesome. So, the way that attributes work in this system,
Okay.
I had it. It was right in front of me.
Page 20.
Page 20. Thank you. Page 20. Page 20. The basic rule. Ah, right there. Page 20.
Mhm.
Yes. So,
All right.
might, hustle, smooth, brains, soul.
Mhm.
So you got your strength, your agility, your charisma, your intelligence, and your spirituality.
Okay.
Chris, you're a. Where are you here? You are a good old boy.
Mhm.
So on page 77 of
Appropriate.
the PDF,
Okay.
you've got a bunch of stat arrays.
Okay.
Choose one that works for you.
Sure. Hang on. I got to get there. And I missed it entirely because this.
And Brad,
Yeah.
yours is on 107. Leo,
Yes.
yours is on page 72.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm jumping back and forth here, but what these are these are your stat arrays.
You said 172?
No, page 72.
Okay.
Now that's I'm reading the page numbers off of the bottom of the PDF.
Okay.
I may have to come up with my look first.
Yeah, and fair enough.
I don't blame the man. I also go for some distinctive stuff. Okay.
And Leo, do you have your buzz yet?
Trying to think because it's like, so my buzz has got to be. I'm looking for something, right?
You're looking for something. Now that something can be justice, as Melvin is, or it could be someone specifically like Justin's, or could be something even crazier. Where's the buzz? Yeah, also page 125 are some example buzzes.
Page what?
Page 125.
Okay. I'm kind of drawing a blank a little bit.
Yeah, no problem.
No problem.
See if any of those make sense to you.
Yeah, I'll just go for a wee bit better for my array just to make things a little bit easy.
Alrighty.
Okay, just filling it in now. There we go. Okay.
Okay. And yes, I'm jumping everybody back and forth here a little bit. And that's because I don't know what I'm doing. But
It's all right. We'll figure it out
learning.
as we go.
Learning.
Really
Exactly.
I'm gonna say respect.
Looking for respect. I like that. I like that. So definitely everybody needs to decide how showing up at this con helps you get your buzz in some way.
Awesome.
Don't have to say it out loud if you don't want to. You can keep it quiet, but that's definitely something you're going to want to keep in mind just for making things crazy.
I have a simple thing. Who is the name of the producer again?
The producer of your show is Pam Fiat.
Pam Fiat.
Does she look like Pam Grier?
She does not. Well, she kind of looks like Pam Grier if Pam Grier was Asian.
Okay.
So, sort of.
I
don't know what that would look like, but it sounds
yeah.
awesome.
Hard to say.
Small Asian woman with big hair. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Pam Fiat. Pam Fiat is like family to me.
We're also going to talk about hooks in a second. I want everybody to come up with one hook just to make
your life easier.
No.
Well, that'd be okay.
Yes. Okay,
so while I'm waiting for a thing to load, I just wanted to go over my look because I sort of love it.
I so want to hear your look. Tell me your look.
Okay. Yeah. So my clothes are colorful costume with in parentheses spandex. My face is a little bit goofy, a little bit craggy. Mm-hmm. My hair is none, motherfucker, and my eyes are intense.
Nice. So you're an intense, bald-headed, somewhat goofy-looking, somewhat craggy-looking dude wandering around in spandex. Basically, what you're saying is that there are many people at this con who are going to think that you're a fan rather than
for sure. But I'm all in for justice.
Yeah. So you're the less cool guy from Mythbusters, what you're saying.
Sure. Yeah, I think the only person I know from Grant Imhara was on Mythbusters, right? I don't know if he's a less cool guy.
I'm thinking
maybe I'm thinking the wrong show.
Yeah. There's the two main characters from Mythbusters. One is Adam Savage.
Yeah. Okay.
And Adam Savage is the one who's like, he's into cosplay, he goes to cons. And then there's Jamie Heineman,
who looks like a dwarf in modern era.
Yeah, and he's bald. And he's kind of got a craggy, kind of goofy looking face. So that's kind of where I was heading with that. But,
okay. So I do have a mental picture of Adam Savage. I don't have a mental picture of the other guy.
And that's just it. Nobody remembers Jamie, which makes him a perfect vigilante.
Ah.
Yes. That's when you get his new code name, the Killer Walrus.
Have you decided on your vigilante name yet?
No. Working on it.
Don't have to, but Yo.
What am I telling you? I'm sorry.
Okay, no problem. So, what it's going to do is on page 69 of the book is where your character is where the bopper starts.
Yeah, I got. Yeah.
Cool. So you've got a name. You can decide on a look or not. It's up to you. I think you've already chosen a story.
A look?
Yeah, it's just what your character looks like, and I think you've already kind of decided that.
Okay. So I have to choose one of these?
Which one are you looking at right now?
Get you choose 2 benefits, right?
Yes, because you have a gang. I'm assuming that that's the Iron Roses.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, feel free to choose 2 benefits, 1 vulnerability, and then on the next page there's a bunch of benefits you can choose one of. You want to record that on your sheet? Don't need to let me know it right now if you don't want to.
Okay.
Chris, have you seen where the good old boy starts? How are you doing with that?
Okay, I'm just filling in my looks right now.
Awesome.
I believe the phrase is okay. My look is cowboy hats and boots, face is stashed, hair is mullet, and my build is tall drink of water.
You are somehow one of the few people that can still pull off a mullet.
It's the 80s, 90s. It's just the tail end of the mullet era.
Yeah, exactly.
And,
you have a sweet ride. You can look at that.
yeah, and I'm sleepy-eyed. I just fill that in.
Apparently, Smokey and the Bandit was the second highest grossing movie of 1977.
Mm-hmm. For good reason.
For good, yeah.
Okay, so basically I got Hot Wheels, Sweet Ride, and then one of choice.
The people who are doing the voice acting are more interesting than the characters themselves.
Yes, I'm noticing that. Holy cannoli!
This doesn't have to be canon, but let's be honest, it's probably going to be. Just a heads up, when you're done with your role, your story also gives you benefits, advantages, moves, etc.
They're gonna get nothing but trouble, right?
What's that?
We're gonna get nothing but trouble, right?
You're going to get in nothing but trouble? Sorry, what's that?
I assume our party's gonna get nothing but trouble, no matter what we do. Is that correct?
Probably. I think that's a good assumption.
Okay.
So I have to pick whether or not I'm a war chief.
I think war chief you get automatically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, war chief is something that you get automatically.
Then I choose one: whole field advantage, colors.
Yep, mark territory.
Oh, okay.
Gain.
What's up, Chris?
Oh, I'm just reading over my options here for It's All About the Kung Fu. And I've decided I'm taking, besides Way of the Fist, I'm taking My Body as a Temple.
Nice.
So I got the most meditative cowboy you ever laid eyes on.
Nice. I like it.
I'm gonna say Semper Fi. Yeah, that sounds good.
That does make sense.
Okay. I have picked my stat array.
Excellent.
Don't hit me there, stat array. Because I am not smooth.
No.
Okay.
Okay. So you said there's stuff to pick under your story?
Yes. Page 113. I'm looking at the bookmarks and stuff, so that makes it easier. But is the former badge,
Ah, cool. Okay.
and you get some bonuses there.
Okay.
And Leo, you get bonuses under being It's All About Being One Bad Mother, which is page 119.
Okay. 119. Jeez, I'm working on a bunch.
Wow. This system gives out a lot of moves.
It does.
Question: Is it going like? Is it gonna be like a fight, or are we gonna be more? I don't know. What's the plan of the adventure? Just so I know what I should equip with.
I'm gonna kind of put you all in crazy situations and see what you do.
Okay, got it.
If you start getting in a lot of fights, I'll start throwing in people who can hold their own with you.
Got it.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with my hustle's gonna be a -1.
Okay.
I'm not really good. I'm not that agile.
Okay.
My other gang members can make up for it. So.
Yep. Fair enough.
So might is gonna be 2. And, soul. It's gonna be 1.
No,
Okay,
I'm not.
Gotta be last voice out.
I saw that one and thought, yep, that's perfect.
Yeah. Although, license to carry would be helpful, but no.
Yeah.
I may switch out one of my other moves.
Okay, before I take it, I need to ask you guys a question to see how annoying it'll be.
Mm-hmm.
You guys be okay if I took a special instrument for my extra free piece of gear?
What sort of special instrument?
You either found, purchased, or built the perfect musical instrument for yourself. Work out with the DJ what makes it special. I'm thinking a harmonica.
Okay.
It does kind of sound perfect. So, question: is it a harmonica? Because the harmonica obviously fits with the cowboy thing, but I'm also wondering if it's a flute to sort of fit with the kung fu thing.
Ooh, ancient Calgarian flute. I like that.
Ancient Calgarian flute.
It's made out of a piece of pipe.
Yes. Comes straight from the wilds of Calgary.
I like it. Okay, that's done.
All right. Are we ready to do hooks, or should we skip get back to that? And
I'm totally okay. I think we should each do one hook. Leo, how are you doing with creating your character? Is there anything working okay?
Still working on the stuff.
Okay.
Sorry, it just takes me a while.
That's no problem. No problem.
Oh. Well, I guess I start with a gun regardless, even if I'm not actually allowed to carry it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool.
You have a gun. It doesn't necessarily mean that you should use it.
Yeah. So I did switch out one of my moves. I was going to take wake up call, which is where you like shoot in the air to get everybody's attention, and instead of that, I'm getting eagle eye.
Nice. I like it.
Leo, do you mind if I talk with Chris and Brad about their hooks for a second?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. That is okay. Hooks. The one basic move that lets you lend support to a fellow player. You can help a brother out.
Anyways,
Or help a sister out. Okay. Okay. Hooks are also part of character advancement. Not so much worried about that right now, but you never know.
Yep.
So these are similar to aspects, but they're specifically hooked to another player.
Okay.
Or to another character.
Oh, could you set it so that we can see each other's characters?
Yes, I can.
I would appreciate it.
Yes,
Yeah.
I can. That is a good idea. Nope. Can everybody now see Virginia Green?
Yes.
Excellent. I love that picture.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it is. It's awesome.
Players. Can everybody now see Justin Martin?
Yep.
Okay.
Quick question. King of the Corner says I get I increase one attribute from +1 to +2.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a +1.
Okay. Do you have looking at...
I have zeros. I haven't transferred over to the character sheet yet.
Okay. Looking at the arrays here. So did you take the one that was like 2, 2, 0, 0, and -1?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, they don't have one in there for going from 0 to +1, and I'm gonna keep that for now.
Okay. Okey-dokey.
But what you can do is one bad mother. You can use moving uptown, which is to increase an attribute from +2 to +3.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Sounds good.
Okay. So, Chris.
Yo.
Why is Justin really... Okay, is Justin really interested or not interested in seeing Melvin for this little reunion?
I should build some connective tissue. Let's find out what it could be.
Yes.
Just to let you know, Melvin is excited to see Justin. So it may be cool if Justin is not excited to see Melvin.
Oh, man. I still haven't forgotten what happened in Moncton.
Which, by the way, that alone is a great hook.
Okay.
I still haven't forgotten what happened in Moncton.
Good. There we go. Basically,
that was a one-time thing.
Dude, the only reason we got away with
and it was not my fault. The perp was crazy. Force had to be used. It's these things happen.
Can't we all just get along? Like, dude, that was a little excessive when you pulled out that hand cannon.
Well, it's gonna get away.
Yeah, and then you shot that guy Studebaker, man.
Okay, it was a sweet ride. I admit it.
And then that guy came out, and of course he comes towards me because you handed off the damn gun to me.
Okay. Thought you could handle it. I mean, you know how this goes.
Fight, man.
Nice.
I let it stand, but still, jeez, man.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah.
What page is the the connection that we're doing now. Sorry.
That page is page 126.
Okay. Sorry.
No problem. It gives a description, but it's very much like aspects in Fate that are specifically tied to another character.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking
Actually,
of
I think
which,
I'm going to change it to something a little closer. I think I'm going to change it to radium.
radium, okay,
Yeah.
and plus radium sounds cooler.
Yeah, and also, just so you know, radium is located in Kootenai National Park, and it's basically one giant hot spring. So basically, we were stuck at a hot springs when this incident happened, in kind of a seedy bar just on the outskirts of town of this tourist house, and a bunch of seniors got in the way. So yeah. Okay. Are you okay
that
with
80-year-old grandpa was about to get away. I needed to pull that hand cannon.
He was jaywalking. Okay, that's silly, but still. That's when we found out about the opiate connections in the radium and the seedy underside of the national park system. Oh God, it's writing itself again, isn't it?
It is so writing itself again. Okay.
I got a question for you.
Yeah,
sure. What's up?
All right. So it's kind of a little weird territory, but
sure.
One of my hooks I would like to try is getting in touch with an ex-lover. Me and you had things during the show.
Yeah, we had a fling, man. Got into a lot of fights, both inside and outside thing. That was a long time ago. It didn't end too terribly well. In fact, I was at the bar the night after, drinking my ass off, even though I usually treat my belly like a temple after our breakup. And then Melvin breaks out of nowhere and... Okay, how's that?
I like it.
Okay, so my hook is trying to catch up with an old flame or something.
Yep.
Sure, I'm game with this. Okay, let me just add that there. Is there anything you want to do specifically, or do you want me to go crazy again?
I want to, I kind of want to see if you're interested to come back, or it's like, or it's done. I want to make sure, like, we ended on a bad note, but we really didn't officially like break it off.
Well, the thing is, until that happened, we were actually pretty good friends even before then. You know, we were kind of in that will you or won't those stage for most of the show.
Yeah.
We finally get the guts to finally admit it, and stuff happens.
Yeah.
And I'm blaming Melvin on that one.
Okay. Do you blame Melvin or do you blame Billy?
I think to this day I have no idea that I got in the way. Like I just had your back. What are you talking about?
Yeah. This literally everything happened on the last day of shooting.
Yeah.
Because the explosion, like all these things happened literally on the last day. For the most part, we were friends during the show. It showed in the dialogue. We hung out with each other. We played stupid card games. You know, we played Dungeons and Dragons together, even though it was Satan's game.
How about to come? Like I invited you out for dinner or something. You were going to come and break up with me, and you went to the bar to get like some liquid courage.
Yes.
The thing with Melvin broke it off, and you never showed up.
I never see me since. That way, it adds like a little bit of angst right there.
Yeah. Yes. I don't know if you actually broke up with me. You just never showed up, and I tried to get in touch with you, and nothing ever happened.
And that's when I started my great journey after the Black-Hatted Man, because I felt ashamed as hell. I showed up. You were on the next plane to insert place here. Yeah. We missed each other. It's a misunderstanding. It's one of the great angsts. And it became a country western song because that damn indie guy wrote a song about it afterwards.
Billy J wrote a song about
Hard Lovin'.
Hard Lovin', the Street Princess and the Kung Fu Cowboy. Actually, I think he's probably written several songs about the two of you.
Well, yeah, we were friends. We did a lot of weird things behind the scenes during this period. In fact, all three were known as the Three Musketeers and kept getting a lot of trouble behind the scenes. But then we'd always show up the next day to record like professionals.
Yes.
Yeah. And this was the one time it didn't work.
So was Billy J part of that as well, or was it just the three of you and Billy was just kind of not there?
Sure. Billy was there because Billy liked to hang out with us.
Okay.
Because surprisingly, he always felt safe around us, and we don't know why. You know, because Billy was like one of those 98-pound weakling guys.
Yeah, I imagine Billy was not very cool when he was hanging out and doing the show.
Is he really a singer, right?
Yeah, exactly. He's the one who, after the show,
made it big as a singer.
Turned everything around, made it big as a singer. Also, like physical transformation too. Like he gained a lot of weight. He's doing well for himself. He's looking really good. He's married to a smoking hot lady.
Mm-hmm.
One of the songs is "Girl on an Iron Horse."
Oh yeah.
Good.
Yes.
Yes.
Girl on an Iron Horse. Yep. His band is called Anger Division, but his band is called Anger Division, but for some reason, all of his most popular songs are like "Girl on an Angry Horse," "Kung Fu Cowboy."
One Bad Night.
Yep. What's the name of the bar?
Good question. It's in Radium.
Where's the bar at? Yeah, where's the bar at?
Radium, BC.
Yeah. It's on the side of a mountain.
No, the state. Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect.
The Horse Thief Creek pub.
That works.
Because when it comes to places like Radium, you don't have to make something up. Use what's actually there. Oh, yes. His hit song, his song that broke him through, and the one that is constantly requested whenever he plays live. One Bad Night in Radium.
Oh no.
And it's one of those narrative storytellings because we don't really want to admit it in public, but when that song plays, we all basically give the glare.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Horse Creek Thief, or Horse Thief Creek.
Well, I wasn't there, so I don't know.
Yeah.
It's based on what happened.
You just think of some song, man. That's actually kind of awesome.
Yeah. Because I wasn't there. Chris and Brad's character was there.
Yeah.
But you know for sure Girl on an Iron Horse is about you.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Because when your people that you hang out with are cooler than you are, you write songs about them.
Exactly.
Which is why well, okay, I got the main reason he's trying to reorganize the con. He ran out of material, and he wants to get more song material.
No.
Well, actually, that's a good point. We should talk about who is organizing this con, because it's not Billy J.
No.
It is, who is it?
Would it be our beautiful lady? What's her name?
She's involved with it, but the person who's really behind it is Bruce John.
Bruce John.
Bruce John. Bruce is he's organizer. He's one of the conventions. One of the people who sits on the people sit around a table, make decisions, have meetings. Board.
He's on the board.
He's on the convention board, but he really rallied to like, okay, no, we have to get these guys together. He knows Pam from way back in the day.
Yeah.
And he has talked to all of you on the phone at length, to the point where it's like you really want to just hang up on him because he will not shut up about how excited he is that you are all coming to the convention. It's amazing.
Fanboys. Don't you just love them? Oh wait, the other word.
Yeah.
And what's
although
even weirder,
really, I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah.
I have to say.
No. What's creepy is both myself and Virginia probably don't have a steady place where we stay, but somehow he keeps finding out where we are, so we check in for stalking us like a freaking stalker.
Yeah. Yes. It's writing itself.
To the point where I don't know about her, but I know what I do. pick it up. I hear the voice, and I immediately hang up. Then he calls back.
Yeah. but every time you do, it's like, oh wait, no, he probably has something. He always has something important to talk about with the con.
Yes.
Always has something important, but and then it's like 20, 30 minutes of, oh, by the way, I'm so excited to meet you.
That's when you. I don't drink, which is weird for a cowboy.
And he gets on and like, oh, hey, how's it going? You know, like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You probably don't know half of the details that you've talked about because you handed off. What's one of your lieutenants' names?
Fish taco.
Fish taco.
Oh, good lord!
You hand it off to FT, and she's like, She for some reason has a New York accent.
Never mind that.
But only on the phone.
Yes.
Wow, you sound so different on the phone, Virginia. Oh. Okay, so we have a hook from Justin to Melvin. We've got a hook from Virginia to Justin. Do we have...
What?
Was that what you were thinking of when you were describing your character, Brad?
Which part?
The picture that you chose.
Kind of.
Wow!
Perfectly timed. Perfectly beautiful.
Oh man!
Here, I will show to players so that everybody can see what I'm laughing about.
I think I just saw it, man. Holy cannoli.
Okay. Melvin, what's your tie to Virginia? Let's start there. What's your feelings about Virginia? Let's start there.
I feel tropey. I want to protect her, even though she really doesn't need my protection.
Okay, so your hook is definitely think she needs protection.
Yeah. Like, okay. I mean, yes, she's this badass gang member, but in my mind, she is the damsel in distress, no matter what.
Nice.
Dude, you saw what you did in frickin' Canmore.
What?
Dude,
no.
6 guys, man. 6 guys, and they all drop like a rock.
So, actually, you mean that time when there's that fight in Canmore where they all ran off just as I was showing up.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, except for the ones that were already unconscious. I don't know what happened there. They must have hit their heads or something.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike never saw it coming.
Nice.
Okay.
His buddy Sean did, but only for a second.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, and write down your hooks, please, because I'm going to forget them.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we have Virginia to Justin. We have Justin to Melvin. We have Melvin to Virginia. I also, just for the heck of it, want everybody to have a hook toward William J. McMillan, aka Bill J. Big Billy J.
I have a nice hook.
Okay, yeah.
He keeps sending me leads in my solitary quest to find the black-hatted man.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And that's the reason he actually caught me into this thing. Because 90% of the time they're wild goose chases. They have those half-an-hour episodes on TV, but that's okay. But one day he'll send me a lead that doesn't suck.
Yes. This might be that day.
So what is my hook to Melvin? Do I have a hook to Melvin?
You don't have a hook to Melvin yet. Melvin's got a hook to you. and I'll probably do hooks back in a minute, but I want to make sure everybody has a hook to Bill. So your hook to Bill, Chris, is he sends me leads.
I'm gonna say that he may or may not actually be the black-hatted man, but I'm not sure yet, or he's related to him in some way. But I don't know that, and that's why I keep sending me leads. He might be sending me on wild goose chases.
Okay. So do you kind of suspect he might be the black-hatted man?
Well, he's not exactly. I don't think he is per se, but I think he's related to him in some way.
Ah, okay.
And we can decide whether or not he is one, or whether it's like Kevin Bacon, where it's like two associated away.
What's his connection to the black-hatted man?
There is a connection, and I don't know what it is, but he keeps sending me on these wild goose chases, which I end up living the '80s heroes lifestyle. If you've ever seen Knight Rider, that's my life. Only instead of having a car, I got like a pickup in a thing.
Nice.
Nice. Okay. Melvin.
Okay.
What's your hook to Billy J?
I think that I mean, yes, we all used to work with him, but in taking I used to work with Billy, it's sort of signifying that I really don't like him. I think he's sold out. He was never completely honest. Yeah, he's just a punk.
Gotcha. Okay. Nice. Totally okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just a punk? Or Billy J is just a punk?
Yeah, well, I'm not sure if that's what I'd call him, but
yeah, but, hey, dude, keep it civil, man.
Yeah.
Relatively so.
How about he's a fake?
Yeah. Fake, phony.
There you go.
Yeah.
He's a poser.
Yeah. Because we know him when he was in, and he's nothing like his persona on TV. We know what he's actually like.
Yeah. Dude, he stole half of the stories that he tells about himself from us. I think it's safe to assume, because we were there, and he's a good storyteller, so he basically changes who done it.
Yeah.
We all basically have these really cool things we've done in the past that he goes, I did them, and it really pisses us off.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I used to work with Billy, that phony.
Nice, I like it. Virginia, what's your hook to Mr. McMillan, to William Billy J. McMillan?
Probably.
Okay. Oh.
I'm gonna say that we probably all three of us have like a little bit of. I think because I was the singer in the show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was like really good at singing and know how to write lyrics and stuff. I helped him write his music songs. Put melody to the lyrics.
Nice.
The lyrics, but he didn't know how to bring it all together, so to speak. You have to have music with the lyrics, or it doesn't work.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay, I like it.
So you helped him get started, and it's not like he cut you in now.
Yeah.
And that's something I'm really mad about. Like, I helped him write his first song, and that's what got him his shot. I'm like, I helped him write it. I'm like, where's my money? Where's the money?
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why I'm here. I'm hoping he shows up.
Yep.
Be like, what's up, fool?
Exactly.
Oh, Joe.
He's be dragged up by your biker gang out to the street.
Yeah, I want my respect, man.
Exactly. You're looking for respect.
Oh, Joe, could you tilt your camera down some? I'm only getting the top part. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah. I'm also slouching, so that doesn't help. Awesome. Okay.
I freaking love that, man.
I so want this now to go into like extra innings, and I want Jason to show up so he can play this character.
He will hate us, man. He's like, "What did you make me? You're dumb. A loser."
Well, considering he likes to play the sad sack, I think it's awesome that we're turning him into like the most successful member of the party.
Yep. Okay, Let's go backwards. Justin, what's a hook that you have with Virginia?
Good question. Well, let's start. Like, I have the ex-lover flame, but you want something a little additional on top of that.
Yeah, or your side of the story, whatever it is.
Well, it's simple. The next day, I went where she was supposed to be, and she was gone. Completely gone. You know, I followed leads for weeks, but never found her.
Interesting.
So what's your country western song?
I like it. I like it. Okay. So what's your hook there? What's the
ex-lover, right?
Yeah. And
ex-lover, the one that got away.
The one that got away for sure, but yeah. Like, I still carry a torch for her.
Okay.
But I think I try to hide it, but I suck at hiding it, you know? Like, I get this look on my face, like, most of the time I'll respond with a word or a punch. With her, I don't do anything. I just sort of stand there like an 8-year-old child, you know, getting berated by her. Okay?
Nice.
And anybody else who would do this probably would get their ass kicked or at least get into a fight. Nothing. And there's obviously something a little bit more there, but maybe it is, maybe it isn't. We don't know. But that's what the show's for.
Exactly. Okay. Virginia, give me the your hook with Melvin.
Like, I think my hook with Melvin right now, because I left him while I thought he was like, I don't know anything about what he did after the show, you know, so I think my hook is like, he had huge talent, and I'm curious of what he did with it. Like, I'm kind of, I was a voice actor, he was like my idol a little bit, and so after someone broke my heart.
God damn. You know that they sent lots of footage on that one for the TV show. The two hotels, the two faces, one appears, the other one fades into the dust. And the powerful music played in the background. Okay.
So I would say respected. My hook is a respected colleague.
Okay.
So I respect him right now. Yeah.
Respected colleague, a little bit of hero worship.
Yeah, hero worship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I like
he's been doing it for at least 20 years before us, and he did some epic characters before this show even began. Like, he was involved in, yeah.
So, was Mel always a vigilante, or did he really? Was it after this experience that he became one?
It was after Nissan Shigo was canceled. Like, he had a hard time dealing with that fact, and his life kind of caroomed in this this cop vigilante direction afterwards.
This is going to be interesting.
So
I like it.
Day in radio, basically.
Yeah, when I find out he became a cop, I'll be like,
what? That's not what I expected.
Oh, then he'll become my enemy. Ooh, he's a
Okay.
Okay.
Hang on.
All right.
So definitely write that down. Thank you. Just it sparked an idea for me. Okay, I need the okay, so there's the Star Trek and there's the Star Wars. There's the Babylon 5 and the God damn it. Battlestar Galactica. There's the sci-fi rivalries.
You want me to give you two?
What's the rivalry of Nissan Shigo? What was Nissan Shigo's rivalry?
Starlost! Those bastards.
Starlost?
Okay. Inside joke. There was this weird Canadian sci-fi back in the day which had 3 people running around a colony ship with absolutely no budget for it.
Nice.
Our version, it hit it big. And was about 5 to 8 years instead of like the 1 year run it does there.
Yes.
And so the Starlost crew ended up replacing a good chunk of it. Like it's, you ever hear of the RPG Metamorphosis Alpha?
Yes.
Okay, Starlost was the originator of the concept on the big screen.
Okay.
Where you're basically running around a colony ship trying to figure out how the hell to point it, like going into different areas and different scenarios because of it, because you'd enter a different biodome.
Gotcha.
So.
Oh, this is
it was the serious sci-fi to Nissan Chigo.
What?
I see. Oh. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was thinking about the opposite of ninjas are samurai, right?
Samurai. Or pirates, if you want.
Yeah.
How about you said Starlost?
Yes.
Well, so like samurais lost in space.
Ooh. Starlost Samurai.
Starlost Samurai, yeah.
Starlost Samurai. I like it. Make it so. Leo, you're a genius.
How about Starlost Samurai 7?
Starlost
Samurai 7.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. The samurai. And oh man, we hate them. Like, why?
Hell, they're the reason we got canceled. Those jerks.
Yes.
Because
and
we want to tie everything to One Night in Radio.
The person in the black hat might be a Starlost Samurai 7 fan. You never know.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
You know what I really hated about that show? The message to the kids. It was just use violence to overcome your problems always. There is never a greater message of like friendship or.
I was waiting for it.
We all were
done. Well, so just out of curiosity, does Melvin every now and then when he's taking down bad guys yell about the power of friendship?
Oh, you know it.
Oh.
He's one of those voice actors that love saying his catchphrase. Like when someone asks, "Can you say a catchphrase?" He's like, "Yes." Can you say it
right here?
Yeah.
The power of friendship.
And he gets like a standing ovation at the con because it was that popular.
Because it's a con and they love him.
Yes.
And
okay,
and those con goers, they love obscure stuff.
Yes. And they're totally okay when you come in and change things. It's totally fine. They're open-minded and accepting.
They're some of the most tolerant people ever. And I'm hearing.
And I was going to ask Melvin, do you have a hook for Justin? But it looks like you do already.
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
What is it again?
Oh, you're the only guy who understands what I'm about, as far as I'm concerned. Only you understand what I'm trying to do. I need that around me.
Yeah. Well, it's actually not too far from the truth because afterwards, I was searching for the Black-Hatted Man, and I ended up basically running around my pickup across Western Canada and a good chunk of the States, and getting into trouble that lasted sufficiently for half an hour, but that's okay. On TV. So, yeah. I kind of lived the life that you kind of wanted.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Oh my God.
And yeah, I mean,
Superman
and
to his Batman.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
no.
literally beat on a reskin version of World's Finest. It just seems so horribly wrong.
Which makes Virginia Wonder Woman.
Well, yeah. Have you ever seen her lift?
Oh.
Justice League.
God damn it.
Just out of curiosity, is anybody's name Martha? Is anybody's mom named Martha? I think I should ask that right now.
All of
both.
us are.
Yeah, all.
Oh God. We're running off the rails on a crazy train.
Yeah, and that's why when they get threatened by the big bad, they say, The children of Martha will be opposed.
Okay.
So
last.
Well, okay. Before we launch in, I know that we're we got started really late and have limited time to do this. But do you mind if we take like a micro break?
Yeah, I got no problem.
We should probably make it a full break, so like 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm okay with that because we got to recharge our battery a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. She'd get up and walk around.
Yeah. We're playing this, you know that, even if it's only Beyond the One Charter, right?
Yeah, this game sounds so good.
This sounds
Yeah.
This is going to be such a fucking gong show. I am so looking forward to it.
All right. So
you don't even know the shit that I've written down that's going on in the background.
Oh, good lord.
Good lord.
So we'll be right back.